UrbanLife.tv, UrbanLife.tv, TV, underground rap business and newslife.tv. Yeah. Welcome to UrbanLife.tv, underground rap business and newslife.tv. We here, man.
Back again, episode 14. Man.
14, cuz.
I know, man. I missed y'all last week, too, man. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, man. I got some words for you.
It's cool, man. I had to do something for my wife, man. It's her birthday. You feel me? So
For sure, we ain't,
yeah, dog.
that was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I couldn't be upset. But listen, man, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it up by myself, cuz, like, shit was a little,
Yeah.
nigga got through it, though. You feel me? Like, I cursed y'all the fuck out several times.
You look a little stressed out in a
I
couple
looked
minutes.
stressed out.
It was like, yo. I'm like, damn. It's cool, though. We back. Back in effect. We
Got
glad.
the bro back, man. You know what I'm saying? Ham still dealing with what he dealing with, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get the bro back and everything will be situated accordingly, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we had like another episode 14, you know what I'm saying? How was it though, you know what I'm saying?
That joint was good, man. You like I'm always gonna get a positive feedback, bro.
Right.
Cause like I like what we bring to the game, bro. I feel like that's something that we missing out here, bro.
Yeah.
That real life. So I'm always bigging that up. You held it down.
Yeah, for sure. No, but I'm saying like, how was the anniversary? Like,
Oh,
celebrating and everything. How was it? Like,
it was great, man. Anytime we get out, is like it's a beautiful thing, bro. Cause it's like, damn, this something that we wasn't like when we first started our mission, when we first started our shit. Like, we didn't know we was gonna be doing this type of stuff and like these type of resources and this type of level up. So it's like that should be decent, bro. Like. You feel me? We feel cool as shit doing that shit. Like we be the youngest ones in the bunch, but like power moving though. Like
that's love.
So yeah.
And I always wanted to experience that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love elders and like I love being around wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And like really enjoying life. You feel what I'm saying? And so like for y'all to be where y'all at in y'all age and y'all just experiencing and exploring and like, living, that's a beautiful space to be in, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm proud that y'all was able to, enjoy yourselves and wifey celebrated her anniversary, in a way that, she enjoyed it.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
For sure. And we just want to give examples of like this type of, bond and brothership, you know what I'm saying? Brotherhood or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And that just bring us to our topic of the day, Josh, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go into like energy.
Dig it.
You know what I'm saying? And, far as energy, man, like, that's a heavy part of life. I don't know how much we really spend time on recognizing, like, energy. You know what I'm saying? Because energy could be what?
Man, that
good or bad.
Yeah, that shit can make or break you, dog. Real rap. Like, you gotta have that energy right, man. Because, like, that shit limits so many people every day, bro, like, without them even knowing. They could be a situation, they be like, damn, what happened with such and such? But your energy was off. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is the time, like, before even now, like, we should really know ourselves, you feel me? And know what we put out and know what we bring to the universe, bro. And know that when we having them times where we feel down or we feel out, if we can't get out of that slump, it's best to just, just chill amongst yourself until, that toxic shit release. Because you don't want to go around and just be like, it might not even just be toxic, but you might be sad. And then you go around your homies, everybody happy. Yeah. You feel me? So now, everybody like, damn, what's up with bro? Like, he down.
You the energy killer.
sheesh, listen to the city, man. That's like, I'm tired of hearing that. You feel me? There's no reason. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that was the ambulance that he talking about.
Yeah,
Or
the
the
ambulance.
fire department.
Something, man.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, as far as we go, like, I know with social media, like, we play with energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people got this little slang thing that they say now, like, you know, keep that same energy and all that type of thing. And it's like, it's serious, man.
Yeah.
You
Because
know what I'm
at the end
saying?
of the
Like,
day, why would you want to keep, like, when most of the time when people say keep that same energy, it's not like a positive joint. You feel me? So it's
Right.
like, why would you want somebody to even keep that energy? And why would we even entertain by even saying something out our mouth like that? You feel me? Like, we gotta start like realizing the stuff that we say out our mouth, bro. Like, we really putting that shit into the universe. So it's like, we gotta be more accountable. Like, for real, for real.
yeah,
Or you can't win if you talking losses all fucking day.
right. And listen, man, like, for, you know, in order to, like, deal in energy, you gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so the brothers are here to display, like, what energy really is. You feel what I'm saying? And like last week, I, you know, talked about active listening, and like, you know, the seriousness about active listening is this. You know, even if you gonna look at the Bible as fake or human made or whatever, the beginning of the story always goes about as, like, you know, in the beginning there was God, and you know what I'm saying? So like the thing of listening is like heavy in that story. You feel what I'm saying? And like so the listening energy to me, man, is the energy that allows for communication to flow. You feel what I'm saying? Money got energy, people got energy, the earth itself is absorbed with energy. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Without energy, we don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Without carbon
Dioxide.
and oxygen, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, energy is amongst those things. You feel what I'm saying? And like, you know, when it come to people, man, we gotta understand like that. You know, when we dealing with our own personal stuff, we gotta understand also that 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 mood or that position come with energy. You know what I'm saying? And like that energy travels. It's like a virus. It don't die, just transfer into something else. You feel what I'm saying? So energy don't die, it just transfers into something else. And that's how it keeps going. So money got energy, you feel me? And like, you know, we come from a space where, you know, money is highly, you know,
Yeah, sought after. Sought after.
you feel what I'm
whatever.
saying? And I just want people to get to a space where they recognize money as an energy to get you, you know, a easier way to get you where you need, or to allow you to do certain things accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that money is. It's not something to live or die over.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
feel what I'm saying? And I just want to pass that type of energy. You feel what I'm saying, Jack? Like, so when it come down to like energy, man, like, how much do we really pay attention to, especially like in relationships? You know what I'm saying? How much energy are you putting into like really making this relationship work? And I ain't talking about just like, you know, couple relationship, but friendships and everything, all other relationship, business relationships, all of that. Like, where's your energy level?
Right, real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question people need to ask themselves.
And if it's low, and you ask yourself that question, then like, what are you prepared to do to, you know, enhance that energy for it to be in a positive. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. A lot of people get mad and be like, damn, like, why people don't support and da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. But, like, what energy do you put into other people's crafts? Like, what, like, you know, like, what interest do you place in other people's ideas or interests? Like, I mean, you got to look at yourself, too, at times, bro. Like, that's a selfish way to think about shit. Like, yeah, I want y'all to watch my podcast. But you feel me? I won't take the time to click on y'all's. That's some bullshit. No, it's not like that, bro. It's like we both gotta look out for each other type deal. And plus, like, I get a lot of my information from, you know, real life seeing it and real life interacting with it, not just reading it. Like, reading it is just one part of the battle, cuz. So it's like when I go off energy and shit, I interpret that energy. I don't go off of what somebody else said your energy was or what somebody else said you did. That's cool. That's what the fuck they said. That ain't what our joint was, or, you know.
Right.
So it's like I try to keep my energy neutral at all times. Like, positive, especially if it's not just positive, automatic. If I'm having one of my days where I'm just neutral, I don't keep them negative days no more. Like, it's all over for that shit because it don't bring me nothing.
Right.
I don't win from that.
Yeah.
Then I be hurt just carrying it along. Like, the shit already happened. Now I'm hurt. Now I'm just carrying it. Like, damn, why that shit? Like, that's like insane to me, dog.
Right.
So like now I be like, damn, I might bitch about something for 3 minutes amongst myself, a man versus self, you know. Then I be like, listen, this is the way it's supposed to be. Let me tighten up. I'ma figure out a way, and we gonna get through this shit. It ain't no other option. You feel me? Like,
shit, if the energy come to you in that manner, you know what I'm saying, and you take it in and you embrace it, and then you recognize, like, oh man, this energy was for me, and it was for me to do something with it. You feel what I'm saying? And like, when you able to recognize with that energy when it presents itself, what it's for, you feel me, and like how to operate in that energy, that's a powerful thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can't just be acting off negative energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, women naturally come with, you know, fishing rods. And, you know, as men, we grab the bait every time. Not every time, but a majority of the time.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And to me, you know, we just got to discover where that energy coming from. And as the man, direct her on the correct way that, you know, she should, you know, send that energy. You feel what I'm saying? But if you, like, confused and, like, not knowing of the energy, when it presents itself, you're not going to be able to, you know, handle it in the best manner and get the best results from it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and so, you know, if a person having a bad day and they display that energy and you not in the space to, like, redirect that energy, you going to feed right into it. And usually, majority of the time, bro, that's how we get these life sentences. That's how we get these quick deaths. You know what I mean? Where
Early divorces and shit. You feel me?
exactly. You feel what I'm saying? A couple minutes, a couple words could have resolved that situation, and death wouldn't have came about. You feel what I'm saying? I can ask, all my life is in the jails right now. If you can take it back, just 2 minutes before the decision that you made, what was that energy like? You know what I'm saying?
99% of them probably be like, dog, I wouldn't even did that shit. I would have did it a whole different way, or I would have just left it alone.
Ain't no half stepping.
Real shit, but everything come and go, yo. Everything come and go. You gotta treat it as such. Like, same way with these energies and emotions and all that. It's cool to understand and recognize that the shit there, but don't let it chill with you. If that's not a situation or a vibe or an energy that you want around you, you gotta make that shit roll. Only you can do it. Stop looking for like your man. Stop looking for your partner
Only
to cheer you up. You mad
forest
about
fires.
some shit. That's like me being mad about some shit. Damn, I ran out of weed or something. I'm mad at my wife or some shit. And she don't know why I'm mad, but she like shit like that, bro. Like
Yo, and that energy exists in a lot of homes.
real right, bro.
You feel me?
It be little sucker shit, but
And you-
like communication, bro.
Right. But you gotta recognize that energy exists first. You feel me? Like, and know where to take that energy and how to like diffuse it and all of that. You feel me? Like, cause like that energy is going to turn into something.
Exactly. Especially if you don't let it out. That's why, like, yo, if I'm feeling some type of way in the spot and I don't feel like, I just be like, listen, wife, this is just one of them days. I'm just chilling. I ain't saying
Yeah.
nothing. I ain't mad at you or nothing. Like, feel me? Like, we cool. I love you, all that. But, like, right now, I'm just chilling. I'm just,
Yeah.
and, man, I don't feel like none of that shit.
Right.
But I always express
But you
it.
gotta express it. That's the
Yeah,
importance of it,
got
Josh.
to,
Cause
dog.
like, you know, as me being who I am, like I get a lot of guys come, and I say, "Damn." The first question be like, "Well, did you inform her of your position?" You feel me? Cause like you can get that energy in the room, but like if you don't inform your partner,
Yeah, that shit is unfair.
you get you angry, mad at her for not understanding where you at without telling her.
So selfish, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
we gotta get rid
yo,
of
but
that
we all
energy.
do shit like that, though.
No,
like,
it's both sides. You know what I'm
real
saying?
shit, it really is, dog. I'm just.
But that energy can't. I can't say it can't exist because it does exist, but it shouldn't exist in the household, especially like the family-oriented household.
yeah, real
You
shit.
feel me? Like when that energy type come and it's negative like that, we as the couple gotta be able to recognize it first and foremost, right? Accept it, right? And then like embrace it and like figure out how to deal with it.
I'm just laughing because that shit sounds so perfect, yo. But we suck at that shit, bro. Like, we'd be cool, then we be beefing. Then 5 minutes later, we find some shit on Hulu. Then we be proud talking about it. Like, that shit is just like, bro, I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
the energies, man, that shit come and go, bro. You really just gotta know your partner, bro. Like, you really, just how bro saying, you gotta know the times, bro. Like, it's really about knowing the times. Like, at first, I ain't understand that shit. Like, but now at the years in the game, I understand that shit. Like, I overstand it.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, this shit is crazy, man. But it's even better when you go through the shit, you accept it, and you find a solution to it, or you find a way to joke it out, or you find a way. Like, you gotta find that.
Yeah. You gotta embrace it.
Is that you got
You know,
dog.
if you try to like ignore it or like push it to the side, no, energy don't work like that. You know what happens with energy when you try to push it to the side or ignore it?
Shake
It
up a
gets
soda.
louder.
Like, shake up a soda with the
Yeah,
cap on, like some shit
if you
like
want
that.
an example of how it happens, shake up a soda, like
That shit gonna explode right on you.
that shit'll bust all on you. You feel me? Like, and so the thing of it is, man, the thing of it is it's just a communicative thing, right? That's first and foremost. But at the same time, it's a recognition, because you got to recognize that what the energy is in order for you to display it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you direct the energy. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times I say to brothers in relationships, I say, bro, you know, women, they tight on like throwing out the fishing rod. You feel me? Like, and if you bite the bait, you be caught. And then that energy like turn into like, some shit that you got to deal with.
'Cause it's
and
like
you,
a
fulfilled with.
sabotage. Like we be feeling sabotage.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you line me right up for that shit. Now you switch it to this, and then
But
now
you gotta recognize when that energy come, what the energy is, and like how to recognize it. You feel me? And that's why I say, men, when you dealing with women, you feel me? Like it's more information, less of the problem. So to me, like I tell John and everybody else, and including myself, I always gotta remind myself. You feel me? Like, what day is it? What time of the month is it? You feel me? Because if that cycle is there, it's an energy that display that she don't even know that she display. You feel me? So if everybody in that room is confused, then I can imagine how it turns out. It's definitely going to be an argument. You feel me? It's definitely going to be some nonsense involved. But if everybody understand where the energy is and where it's coming from and where to redirect it, then we great.
Yeah, we be hard.
You feel what I'm saying? So men, we gotta understand when that time of the month come, cause that energy is different.
And you gotta know how to like finesse your way out of that shit too, dog. Cause like don't just think like she about to snap on you and you just be like, all right, grab your keys and be out. Like, nah, don't do that, homie. Cause like now you gonna come into a whole different level of that shit. You gotta just sucker through that shit. You feel me?
And you
like,
fueling the energy. You feel
Cause
me?
that's the easy way out. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like, yeah, she know that's an option. But she don't want you to do that shit. She might say, yeah, leave, then get out my, you know what I mean? But once you do, oh my God, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to understand
That's the
energy,
fishing
bro,
rod.
like, and dealing with relationships, you gotta know, like, when she display that energy, it's the opposite of what she's displaying. You feel what I'm saying? And when you recognize that as a man, you can see it, a mile away. You can, like, be proactive in dealing with it, and you'll get the best results. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we can keep some households together with this situation. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, when she bring that energy and you recognize it, it's like, man, like, I see that shit. And you know what? You got to know what she's actually, like, dealing with or asking for. You feel what I'm saying? So if you know your woman, then it's like, oh, all right, I know she ain't like, this is just a reaction. This ain't really the real problem or reason that she's snapping out, right? You know what I mean? And when you get to that space, then you can deal and we can, build and live in these relationships accordingly. But like if you don't recognize that energy, you're going to lose, bro. And you're going to find yourself in combative situations to where as though you like, man,
You can't win.
I'm going to go fuck these other bitches because this shit is getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Getting the buckets.
And I'm pretty sure, a lot of us guys go through that. You feel me? Yeah. And that's a thing that women don't understand. They say, how can you cheat on it? Because you draw. You got on my nerves to the extent, and your thinking around logical stuff is more emotional and intimate than I care for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or then the truth goes. You feel me? Like, right, just because you get emotional, that don't, like,
you don't understand the energies between the woman and the man. Because the energies can be they could be, they similar in a lot of manners, but what is different is the number one difference between the woman and the man energy is like one is logical and one is emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like when we find the balance, that energy that come out that household is amazing. You feel me? That's the same energy that allows for everybody to look at Obama and Michelle and be like, oh, that's the power couple. Or Jay and Beyonce to be like, that's the power couple. Like, yeah, because they energies align. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And if you got conjunction, then I just offer the suggestion that maybe the energies don't align and y'all trying to force them. And that's why y'all ship not working, because y'all trying to force shit that don't go. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you ever put together a Lego set? They are meant to be connected with pieces that go. They not meant to connect with anything that don't go along with it. You feel me? So if your energy off, that's not gonna help. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro, that shit really don't help. It really make everything harder. Like, that's why people, like, it come down to a point of, like, people being selfish too, bro. To a point where, like, you will let your bad attitude or your bad situation drag with you through the whole day and just influence everything that you do and all that. That's taken away from the world and humanity, dog. Like, I understand the shit happens to all of us, but, like, that's something that we gotta tighten up on, man. Cause, like, who wants to really deal with that? Like, even if we are in this shit together, you feel me? Even if we just friends, even if we don't know each other, bro, that shit's still not cool, bro. We gotta learn that it's a time for everything. Like, real shit. And there's a place for that too. Like, so if you gonna be thinking, like, just chill amongst yourself, like I said before, that's cool. Cause after 20 minutes or whatever, you will be out of that shit, then you will be open. But in the heat of that moment, don't go around spreading that shit, man.
and don't even, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't even get into shit. You know what I mean? Like, men that's not secure and got the energy to, like, be themselves and, like, deal in themselves, don't involve nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we out here giving the wrong energy. You feel me? Like, we out here getting in relationships just because we lonely and all that. Like, which is the selfishness that Jaws was talking about. Like, that's some selfish ass shit. You feel me? Like, just because you lonely, you portray like that you know, want a relationship and all. And in all reality, like, once you get into one, the energy you display is
Right.
the energy that push niggas the fuck away.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm
Real
saying?
rap,
So
bro.
concrete, you don't even really want a relationship. You want to really develop a relationship with yourself, but you getting in your own way of developing that relationship, and therefore now you letting that shit trickle down the mountain to other people. And that shit not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was heavy on, like, relaxing after a relationship. You know, we got the energy to want to jump into another one when we ain't even debrief or grieve on the last one.
Yeah, real
You feel
shit.
me? So we packing bags for the next trip without even, like, evaluating the last one. And that energy can't exist. It does exist, but it can't exist. You feel what I'm saying? And we got majority of people, like, it's so toxic out here, bro. We got relationship after relationship that shouldn't be.
Yeah, I call it situationships.
According to your situation, you feel me? Like, you in a
Right.
relationship because of some personal endeavor. You feel me? Like, you in, like, that is the top of selfishness. You know what I mean? Like, you in a relationship because you don't want to be lonely, but you don't really seek the realness of a relationship.
The ins and outs, cause it's both. It ain't always just good. It's a lot. Like, when you in a real relationship, like a real, like, dog. And I ain't talking about just like how me and my wife is. We got years in, but I'm talking about them 50 to 70-year relationships, bro. Like, you don't know how much shit that they went through, how much nut ass shit, how much banging shit, how much like, come on, bro. You gotta be in it. Like, you gotta be in it to win it. Like, that's why you really gotta be ready. And you really gotta have that time invested in yourself and in your own mental, so you can make somebody else shit better as well. So y'all can come together on something. Cause, like, if your shit just lacking something, and then somebody else shit just lacking something, and then we both just lacking. Like now we putting broken pieces together. Why not just put a whole, like, you feel me? I worked on myself for these last couple years and built my shit up. Now I'm to the point where I feel like I polished myself enough to where I would be good enough to, bring a situation and I can lead that situation because I'm a man. Feel me? I don't just seek to be in some shit that I'm just in it. Like, yeah, we a team, but at the same time, this my team. I'm gonna make sure that we cool. You feel me? Like, but it's a connection though. You feel me? I don't just, I'm the leader. Now I don't know macho shit, but no, this is the setup. You feel me? And then we got that type of communication. So shit like that don't happen overnight. Like, you feel me? So you gotta go through the energies. I had to go through the shit too. I had to learn my wife. I'm the smooth ball. I don't really get into the confrontation like that. But my wife, she will test me with that shit. You feel me? she's the like, I mean,
Queen
the best
bee.
debater. What was that shit in the yearbook? Debater of the year. Like,
Debater.
Pull your Carfax in a second, cuz. So it's like shit like that though. That made me stronger. You feel me? So now I got my shit in order. I already bought the Carfax for you. You know what I mean? So going through that shit, it brings you to a certain understanding and your energies can collide. So even once you got that nut ass energy, my still cool energy tell her like, yo, come on, we gonna find a way around this shit.
And it's supposed to be a balance, right?
It gotta be.
You know what I'm saying?
Or it ain't gonna work.
Equal energy, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, he going through it over here.
The hiccups like a motherfucker, you feel me? What energy came about that got me the fucking hiccups? Cause like, no, but what you saying is real. You know what I mean? Like, and I think, for people, like, I need y'all to really recognize that. You know what I'm saying? Cause the energies in a relationship is like the top thing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The energy in a relationship is what's going to bring us as a people out of this oppression. You
And keep in mind too, the outside can tell. You feel me? They don't gotta know what y'all go through personally, but you can tell the energy of somebody's relationship just looking at it.
That's period too. You feel me? Like, even as much as you try to hide it or deny it, like, energy is. It's funny like that because it'll seep through to show that you portraying something that's
you ain't
not.
hiding the real, bro. You can't fabricate the real shit. Like, only
every
the fake
lie
shit can be
come
fabricated.
to the surface, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, any hitting things that's going on, like, that shit is going to show. It's impossible for things to go hitting, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
right.
it
It's
really
just not
is.
meant like that. It's not meant to be
It's
like
not.
that, bro.
So every time it reveals itself. You feel what I'm saying? Even 10, 20 plus years can go by.
Yeah,
But
bro.
even with all of that, it's still going to reveal itself. I don't care. You feel me? You can go a lifetime. But at the end, it's shit.
That's why this shit be so easy nowadays, bro. Cause it's like, I don't know, I can just be to a certain point, bro. This how I am. Like, you feel me? This is what y'all get. I don't care. Like, you feel like, even if I was to care about what people thought of, like, I don't care. You feel me? Like, this is my mission. This is what my shit clear, bro. Feel me? Like, that's just how it gotta be, bro. Like,
and that's why I like you, bro. Like, on some shit, like, we recognize, like, in our energies, in our place, like, we was brought together for a purpose. You feel me? Like, we couldn't have had designed it to be like, early 2000s for us to meet and, like, we generate the energy that we generated and to a point, where we call ourselves brothers. You feel me? Like, brothers right. Meaning, like, nigga, you was born with me. You feel me?
Yeah, like, real shit.
And like, so to establish that by itself is a high energy. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I don't take no short to none of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything in my life, dog, was designed the way it was. You feel me? Like, and so I just say to people, like, when you living so fast, you don't take heed or concentrate or focus on this type of thing. You feel me? So like, people throw it out the energy of like, oh, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. But like, is it?
Right. Would you
Do
help
you
that
really
person?
treat
Like,
that
would
person
you?
as if?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Is it an energy that you just trying to display to make it look cute?
That's what I like, yo. I get a lot of that. Like, that's what I be thinking. Like, when I get on social media and shit like that, I see a lot of decent stuff, but like, I see a lot of that shit too. Like, people doing stuff just so they can get that type of, you know, just that recognition. But like,
you know what I'm saying?
bro, like, I rather the real life shit. Like, if I can really change some shit and do some shit, I don't care if everybody don't see it. I don't give a fuck if that shit help you right then and there, bro. Cool. You feel me? Like, that's even better for me. I don't care if that shit gonna get me 100 million followers. I don't give a fuck about that. The less people viewing my inside life, bro, on some real shit, the better. Cause like, I really like, yo, bro, I treat my shit like a certain way. This is my treasure. You feel me? I don't want to just give it up, or I don't want to, I don't want to just invite anybody into my shit. So I don't care about followers and doing all this. Oh yeah, this is my wife, and my wife the best, and did it like every day we in it to win it. I don't be nowhere else. I'm with her. You feel me? So you don't like, you can look at my shit. You don't never yeah, I love her more than you. You feel I care about her. I'm here. I'm with her. You feel me? So it's like, we gotta stop like using certain shit for recognition. Like, yo, real rap, man, that shit is dry, bro.
And you know, when you dealing with like your own self, and then you got a platform like social media, then that's what you combat it with. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the verses. It's like, what energy you gonna display today?
Yeah, I'd rather give them the same jump.
Give me the same energy.
Real rap.
You feel me? Like, and then that's when the quote that everybody use could really play some parts. Like, you feel me? Like, keep that same energy when I see you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's in a negative, but like, keep that fucking same energy when I see you on a positive. Like,
yeah, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be a space where college get recognized this much, but me going to jail get recognized this much.
Everybody free you. Free my boy till he come home, and like, listen,
all
man,
that energy to kill me.
Real word. If
all
I
that
get
energy
booked,
to kill me, meaning like, oh, he deserved to be in there. Like, what?
Yeah, fuck that. Dog.
When did any human deserve to be in that joint?
Yeah, bro.
If you think a human deserve to be in that joint, you never been in that joint as a human.
Yeah, bro. Shit, you never been, bro. Cause the motherfuckers like, dog, I been there, bro. I wouldn't even wish that on the motherfucker I don't like, or don't fuck with. Like,
it's not a position for any human.
For nothing. Not even.
That's why when you get a quote like, that shit for the birds, nigga, that's an animal.
Yeah, the birds.
Fucking bird, even a bird can fly the fuck out at any given time. You feel me?
If it got a window, gotta have that window. If not, his ass stuck too.
Nah, not even he come through on the roof. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, like, we dealing with energies, bro. Like, energies is so crazy, right? Cause like, I done met people and the energy be like lifelong. You feel me? Like,
oh, shit.
And then I can understand why, a lot of friendships last longer than family ships.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Cause people expect way less. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you just meet somebody, you don't expect nothing from nobody. Like, you don't really know that person, so you don't know if they good at this or what they can bring to. It's just that simple conversation.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, man.
And you know that energy when you first meet a girl and you know get to know her and you think
right,
like
right.
that's love, and, you know what I'm saying?
10
Like
hours straight on the Jacksons, like, man, that shit is crazy.
couple months you start seeing the real person, you like
Like,
you
what
want
the fuck
that
happened?
you want that same energy back. You like, yo, where is that person at? Cause like
Should be gone.
I want him, her. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just say that type of thing exists because we don't recognize and accept where we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, it don't make you or break you or hurt you or rape you. You know what I'm saying? To like, you know, acknowledge that like that the person, you know, ain't for you. And hopefully, like, that energy ain't sent out to where as though the person don't feel no type of way to where as though, you know, they be all fucked up and, you know what I mean? They can't move forward and go on with their life. But I just say to people like that, like, tighten up on your insecurities. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, to think, like, that a person gotta be with you or, like, you know, that you think like, oh, this is the person for me. Like, if that ain't what's happening, that ain't what it is.
Mm-hmm. Right, bro.
So, you know, the energy for you to harvest and hate that person is like, for what?
Oh, dog, just like you was saying on that last episode, bro. You was like, some people just put here for the plant that seed or just to do that one specific thing, just to you supposed to learn that one thing, and that might be it. You feel me? Like, real shit, bro. Life really like that, dog.
But the energy that you display won't let you see it. And you know what I'm saying? So you holding on to something that's not even for you.
Yeah. When you act stubborn, like when you knowingly stubborn, and you just like you miss out on a lot of shit. You won't even like see the situations how we saying it, bro. You most likely won't even interpret it from both sections if you just thinking from just a personal John. Like, you won't see it.
Because you blinded.
Exactly. Like,
You know what I'm saying? And like, your only focus is to make you happy, but in return, the thing of it is, your happiness comes with being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if a person is like, I don't want to be with you, and you like, no, I want to be with you, you got to go back into yourself and be like, why am I declining that energy? You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is an energy that I should be embracing. You feel me? Because the power of that energy is going to give you way more than the power of the other energy that all he doing is displaying that it's not there. Like, he's not for you. So accept it.
yeah, it's cool. Like,
You're going to get worse energy from keep trying to, like,
make it
go
happen.
against the grain than it is, you know, to let things flow. And don't feel regret or, you know, insecurities because somebody don't want to be with you. You feel me? Like,
trillions more people, dog. Like,
it's somebody for you.
right.
And like we always say, man, like, water flows where it's least resistant. So that means, like, if you catching resistance, then that ain't for you. You feel what I'm saying? You can't force nobody to love you, like you, and all that.
Right, no matter how much it stink
That's
a little
fucking
bit.
craziness. Like, that's the stuff that make people insane. and go crazy and commit suicide and all that nonsense. Like,
fatal attraction and
you
all
feel
that.
me? Like, that's where you pushing that energy to commit suicide. No, embrace yourself. And understand the only ticket that we need in life is from ourselves. We the only ones that can stamp shit. You keep trying to wait on somebody else to validate you for doing something that you naturally do. No.
Right.
That don't go together.
If you do it, you do it. Fuck what they talk about. Like,
you feel me? That's what makes the world keep going. You know what I'm saying? If people denied themselves of their inventions, we wouldn't be in the space that we in now. You feel what I'm saying? Because the system's already put in place. It ain't until somebody challenged them Johns that we get somewhere. That new inventions get brought about. You feel me? If we was stuck on horses, we wouldn't have cars. You feel me? You had people back then, bro. No, we good with the horses. Like, no. Like, putting this engine in this joint is going to take us to the. You feel me?
Bro, right.
And we got to recognize that. You feel what I'm saying? So if the man cheating and doing all this stuff, you got to recognize as the woman, obviously this ain't for me. There's no way that this was designed for me to be this hurt.
Yeah, real shit.
And for that energy to take me there.
Not for you, sis.
Water
Not
flows.
for you, bro.
Water is going to flow to where it's least resistance. You trying to go to the space where it's resistant. Stop going against it. You feel what I'm saying? What? Like, the Nile is the longest river in our history. It never been tampered with. It never been, you know what I mean? It don't need a filter because it never been tampered with.
And it's also the most dangerous, too.
Longest ever. You feel what I'm saying? And the Nile stretched longest the United States even, like, beyond it. The United States of America from Cali to New York is only 3,000 miles. The Nile run 5. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I'm saying is the original of it is where you want to display your energy. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to display your energy where it's least resistant. You gonna get combat. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Amongst combat, you do, if you can recognize it, if you challenged by the proper person or procedure, you get more out of it. Cause you know, when you challenge God, bro, you generate questions to ask more and like generate more information to secure your faith. You understand what I'm saying? Most Christians are religious people. They don't want you to ask questions. Why?
Is it because they don't know the questions? They don't know the answers to the questions, or what? What you think?
They want you to stay in that same energy, like where you stuck at,
A certain level.
needing them in that type of codependent relationship. You feel what I'm saying? They know at any given time that you got a direct connection with your higher being. They trying to gas you the fuck up to tell you that you need an intermediate. A person that's between you and your God.
A middleman.
Fuck you ever need a middleman when you can speak directly into your head to speak to your God or your higher being? It don't make sense. You feel me? So we can't keep allowing that energy to exist. You feel what I'm saying? They just getting paid. While they living off of that energy, like, no, it don't exist. You got a direct connection with your God. And the stuff that's in you that's telling you positive, that's telling you right, that's telling you, you know, the correct thing to do, that's God. Anything else is irrelevant.
Like, yo, it's so simple, dog. You
Simple.
making this shit hard as shit. Like, bro, so simple, dog.
We get confined by the other energies that's trying to exist in the world that we don't recognize the basic and simple existence. You know what I'm saying? You as a human, you are equipped. God, the higher being, the universe, whatever you want to call him, he made ashore. She made ashore, whatever, however y'all want to display it. The woman has got whatever. The premises is that we got everything that we fucking need. You feel me? So when you allow other people to like penetrate you and think that you need something outside, that's false.
Like, you getting more disconnected. Like,
That is an incorrect energy that you absorbing that you don't need. And when you recognize that and you get rid of that energy, you'll see. I don't make stuff up. You don't. Anytime we speak about anything, bro, you can just check the facts by going into your life and asking yourself the real questions. I don't need to make nothing. I don't get nothing from me getting this. I mean, for y'all to take my shit, I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? Like, me and Jai ain't doing this shit for like likes and pluses and all that shit. No, nigga, this is like, this shit is built in us for us to do it. Like, we was like, the energy behind this shit is what push us. Nothing else.
And that shit found us. Like, we all, like,
Yeah,
we
like,
always was doing shit, but like,
Yeah.
dog, it just came. Like, we ain't just, oh yeah, well, in 2020 we gonna drop this
Yeah,
shit.
like-
We gonna have no.
I didn't
nigga.
want to deal with you niggas for real. You know what I'm saying? But my energy say this what I supposed to be doing, so that's what I'm gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's a blessing, honestly, for both of us to be embraced with this type of information. Because obviously it don't go to everybody else.
Exactly, bro.
Because shit, we would be all on point if it did.
And I got tired of like me having certain conversations with people, and then that shit go over their head. And then
You
they
be like, damn,
yeah.
am I crazy? Am I slow?
Dog.
Am I missing something? Like, is this something that they not getting that I get, but they don't get? And there's some stuff that they get that I don't know. You feel me? But I embrace it all and I accept it all. And when it come, at least at a minimum, bro, I have a conversation about it. You feel me? I don't just let it just whatever. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's a big ass problem. You know what I'm saying? When people just let stuff be,
Just let it die.
I can't take that energy. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't God or nobody, but you feel me? Like,
That's quitting. That's a losing energy.
it is.
Like, real rap, that's a losing energy, bro. Anything that's losing or like lacking or some shit, I don't want nothing to do with that shit, bro. Real rap, because that's just not the mission. Like,
Right.
the mission is like completion, fulfillment. You feel me? Like, so how we looking for those results with like nut ass actions to it? Like,
Yeah.
it don't work, bro. That's like you scheming, you get $1 million. Like, that shit, like, cool, but it's not really gonna mean shit. You ain't gonna really be able to tuck it. It's not gonna, it's not the same, bro. So it's like, it's better to just stay true, bro. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Pound it out. Find your way. Find your lane and just drive in that joint. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you don't gotta jump in everybody else shit. Just cause this nigga, you see him doing, he moving the racks, he 10 bands every 3 days, whatever. Like, that's cool for him, bro. But you gotta find your 10 bands every 3 days
Right.
in your lane, bro. You will
Cause
find
that
it.
energy not the same.
Real rap. You go out in that field and you get killed. But he take that energy because he already, this him is in him.
You
Like,
like, why that ain't
they
happen
support
for
his
me?
shit. Yeah, they support that because that's what he That's his output.
That's his energy. That's
Our output is thoroughness. So
Right.
if we was on some fake shit or we was talking some shit that we wasn't like it, man, that shit wasn't.
I always
mine
say
right.
that shit gonna reveal itself. You feel me? Like
Exactly.
anything fake gonna reveal itself eventually. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's just a God given thing. You know what I'm saying? Like so, anytime like you doing something, you know the thing about the least of resistance, quotation. You know, the thing about it is like you can tell what's for you because you don't get least of resistance. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a thing that happened in your life and you don't get no resistance, it's for you. If you get resistance, I think you should challenge it
Bro,
and question it because it's 9 out of 10 right now for you.
Right.
And you gonna get, see, that's what I was saying to you the other day, Josh. Like, you know, if life is planned, right? But we don't follow our own plan, our own design that's for ourselves. If that energy ain't for us, then we gonna take on that same energy that's designed for somebody else. So if for example, right, if this person over here energy is for them to crap out, but you decide to take that energy, then you get that death plan. You feel me? Like, so if you ain't you wasn't like in the plans to be designed as a street nigga, but you decide that you want to do that, and you get early death,
Snake eyes.
then that was a part of the plan, right?
You're done, bro. Cause you're not staying in your lane, bro. Like
You gotta stay in your fucking lane, and a lot of, bro, you wanna,
and that's the coolest. That's the coolest.
your
thing
man
you can
come
do,
up,
dog. Stay in your
and
lane.
y'all been best homies since. He heavily invested in the streets. You not even known by nobody to be a street nigga. But you want to uplift it and be the highest, biggest, baddest, then you get killed.
Exactly. But staying in your lane, if that's not your lane, now you can figure out, all right, my man, my right hand man, I can't get this nigga out the streets. Like, damn, what I'm gonna do? But I'm good at business. Now I can figure out a way where we can flip our shit. You feel me? Where he can flip from that into some legit hustle shit. So you can use that same hustle energy and put that shit in the legitimate business. You feel me? So then now we partners. You can still be a street nigga, but now we got this residual income that's coming in every month. Now you can hang that shit up whenever you ready. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like, dog, and like you were saying, like if resistance, if you catch resistance is not for you, like a lower resistance is good. You feel me? Because some of that shit is they keep you going. You feel me?
There's a
It's gonna be
difference
shit-
between resistance and like, you know, challenging yourself to improve.
Yeah.
In order for improvement, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, right.
that's a different. I wouldn't even call that a resistance. You know what I'm saying? I just call that like an obstacle in order for you to like,
exactly, right.
you know, challenge yourself to get to a higher space. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, if it's happening in your life, it was, to me, it was a chord. You know what I mean? It was supposed to come down that pipe. It was supposed to come that way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and if you as a human decide that you gonna take it on your own, everything else that come along with it, you know, you gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, man, you might be taking somebody else's life plan by following their footsteps or route.
Jumping in their shoes, dog.
You feel me? Like, if it's all planned, then we all got our way that we gonna disperse or how we gonna be represented or lived or any of that stuff. You feel me? And so when you go off a track of that, anything else you get, you kind of deserve it, right? Like, you feel me? Let's not go towards anything that's resistance. You know what I'm saying? If it's made for us, we should be easily able to do it, and it you work for us, and we prosper from it, and then like the benefit from it comes, and then we move on to the next thing. But when it's not for us,
You can tell.
and then you keep going against it, and you get the end of results. What the end of results is, you gotta take that too. You feel me? Or even recognize that, damn, I fucked up. I took the wrong plan or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just acknowledge it. You feel what I'm saying? And like, live it out. So whatever, I'm not a nigga that's gonna tell you what decision to make. I'm gonna give you the rules to the game, and if you make that decision, that's the decision you make.
Exactly.
I even give you the consequences and everything else that goes along with it. Like I said, if you continue in it,
So
I can't do nothing else. And when we talked about it earlier, man, about Boog and like, his loss and everything like that, and like naturally thinking about family members, bro, and when we think about like how they be in the streets or whatever, we always got that worry. We want to get them out the streets. You feel me? And we talk our talk to try to get them out. But then if they don't listen, what more can we say? What more can we do? You feel me? Like, we can't walk a nigga's shoes every day. We can't make decisions for people. You feel me? So when it come about, it's a realization that this, Jazz, is like, when you got family members out there, it's a worry. But then when they check out, the worry's gone, but it's replaced with a sadness.
Or a blankness, an emptiness.
Or anger, or revenge. Right? That's the realization that I want a street nigga to realize. Like, or people that deal with family members that deal in the streets. This is the realization.
Right.
We can cry, we can do all that stuff. The realization is that we know that they out there. And we do what we can to try to, get them out of that. But, life is on them.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying? So when we get the car, it's like, dang, that's fucked up.
Right.
But then in reality,
it was always in the back of your head that shit could happen.
it could have happened if you understood the streets. And you know what that game come with.
Shit ain't fair.
And most of people know that it's either going to end with death or even jail. So you already preparing yourself, if we being honest,
to lose.
to prepare to deal with that family member in death or even in jail. You feel me? So we getting our money right. Oh yeah, such and such gonna end up going to jail. I'm gonna have to put a couple dollars on his books. You preparing for that. Yeah, I know he running the streets. There's gonna be a day where that bully don't, and it take him and it don't save him. You feel me?
Yeah. All right. That's the game, though, man. And some niggas sign up to play for it. You feel me?
And it make you so angry because, like, yo, bro, why the fuck you sign up for that game? Like, because at the end, like, as a family, we gonna have to deal with that shit. And it's not a game that's fair to family and the person that's doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Because all it does is go on to the next. You feel me? Streets take your family member, y'all agree, y'all do whatever, and next thing you know, somebody else goes and the cycle repeats. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? I don't want to keep displaying this energy, bro. I want to display a love energy. I want to see what it's like to love. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that other shit. It don't do nothing. It don't, like, we see what it does. We see what it did. We see what it does. Come on.
Tired of losing, dog. Real rap. But then I get off.
But like I said, man, I ain't trying to be sad, man. So we gonna end it on a. I didn't know how to end it on a good note, but the thing about ending it on a good note is like we always gonna love, cause love gonna find its way through the cracks, through the crevices. You know what I'm saying? Love gonna outweigh hate all day. You know what I'm saying? I get love like a Muhammad Ali. Like, it'll dance around. You feel me? Like, that shit gonna dance around hate all day and then knock it out one and one. See, love could allow for hate to exist. Because at the end, they know that we can out-challenge the hate. We can, like, overdo the hate at any given time. That's why love is so strong. You feel what I'm saying? Because it can let hate exists, but it can end it when it's ready.
For sure. So on that note, man, keep your energy strong, man. Burn some motherfucking sage or something. Do something. But, like, don't walk around with that stinking thinking shit. Leave it at the crib. Leave it in the backyard. Do what you gotta do, man, because it's time to build now, dog. And stop being so fucking scared. Go outside for a little bit and get some fresh air, man.
Yeah.
Real right. Word from your boy.
And we love y'all, man. You know
For
what I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure.
So we gonna end it with all love, energy, you know what I'm saying? Until next time, like, keep your energy up.
For sure. Peace. UrbanLife.tv, 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 TV, Underground rap and news life.tv.